You know that feeling when you wake up in the morning and before you have even opened your eyes fully, something heavy is already there. Not a specific problem, not one clear thought, just a weight, a dullness, like a gray cloud sitting quietly inside your chest before the day has even started. You get up, you go through your morning, you do everything you are supposed to do, but something feels flat, like you are moving through your day behind a thin piece of glass, watching life happen, but not quite feeling it, not quite tasting it. And the strangest part? From the outside, everything looks fine. You have a home, you have people who care about you, you have food and warmth, and a life that, if you really looked at it, has so much in it. But somehow, it does not feel like enough. Somehow, you still feel empty. If you know that feeling, if something in you just quietly said, "Yes, that is me," then I want you to stay with me today. Because what I'm about to share with you might be one of the simplest, most surprising, and most powerful things you will ever learn about happiness. I'm Emmy, and today we are going to talk about gratitude. Not the kind of gratitude that feels like a homework assignment, not a list you write because someone told you to, but the real kind, the deep kind, the kind that quietly, gently, completely changes the way you see your life. Take a breath, get comfortable, and let's begin. Welcome back, my friend. Or if this is your first time here, welcome. I am so genuinely glad you found this space. This is your English listening podcast, a place where every episode we slow down together, we breathe, we talk about things that live not just in the mind, but in the heart, and we grow. Our English, yes, but also ourselves. Today's episode is called Being Grateful Can Increase Your Happiness. And I want to say something before we go any further. I know that when some people hear the word gratitude, they feel a small resistance, maybe even a little frustration, because sometimes when you are going through something hard, when life feels heavy and exhausting and overwhelming, someone tells you to just be grateful. And it can feel dismissive, like they are not really listening, like they are handing you a small bandage for a very deep wound. I hear that. And I want you to know that is not what we are doing today. What we are doing today is something much deeper, much more honest. We are going to look at gratitude not as a performance, not as pretending everything is perfect, but as a quiet, radical act of seeing, of truly, carefully, lovingly looking at your life and finding the light that was always there, even on the darkest days. And by the end of this episode, I truly believe something will shift inside you. Not everything, not overnight, but something. A small, real, beautiful something. Are you ready? Let us begin. Let me describe something to you. Tell me if this feels familiar. You scroll through your phone and you see someone else's life. Their beautiful home, their perfect holiday, their glowing skin, their happy family. And for just a moment, you feel it. That quiet sting, that subtle, uncomfortable feeling of, why does their life look like that? Why does mine feel like this? And then the guilt comes, because you know you should not feel that way. You have things to be grateful for. You know that. You tell yourself that. But knowing it and feeling it, truly feeling it in your bones, are two very different things. So you put the phone down, and the gray feeling is still there. Or maybe it is not about social media for you. Maybe it is something else. Maybe it is the feeling that no matter how hard you work, it's never quite enough. No matter how much you achieve, the happiness you were expecting doesn't arrive the way you thought it would. You reach one goal, and instead of feeling full, you immediately look to the next one, and the next, and the next. Like you are always running towards something, but the finishing line keeps moving. Or, and this one I want to say very gently, maybe you are simply numb. Not sad exactly, not angry, just flat. Like the color has been turned down on your life. Like you are going through the motions but not quite feeling the music underneath. If any of these feelings live inside you, even a little, I want you to know something important. You are not broken. You are not ungrateful. You are not doing life wrong. You are simply living in a way that most of us were never taught to live differently, a way that focuses almost entirely on what is missing, what is next, what is not yet enough, and almost never on what is already here, already real, already yours. And that habit of the mind is exactly what gratitude has the power to change. Now, I want to share something with you, something that genuinely surprised me when I first learned it, because I always thought gratitude was simply a feeling, something you either had or you did not, something that showed up on good days and disappeared on hard ones. But that is not what gratitude is. Not really. Gratitude is a practice. It is a skill. It is something you can actually train, the way you train a muscle. And when you train it, something extraordinary happens inside your brain. Scientists who study happiness have found that when people regularly practice gratitude, when they make it a real daily habit, their brains actually begin to change. They start to notice positive things more quickly. They feel more resilient. That word means the ability to recover and bounce back after difficult things happen. They sleep better. They feel more connected to others. And yes, they feel genuinely, measurably happier. Not because their lives suddenly became perfect, but because they learned to see their lives differently. And that is what I want to teach you today. I want to tell you what gratitude is not, because I think clearing this up will change everything. Gratitude is not pretending. It is not putting on a smile and telling yourself everything is wonderful when it is not. It is not ignoring your pain, minimizing your struggles, or forcing yourself to feel happy about things that genuinely hurt. Real gratitude does not ask you to lie to yourself, ever. What it asks is something much more nuanced, and that word means something subtle and complex, with many different layers. What gratitude asks is for you to hold two things at the same time. To say, yes, this is hard, and also, there is still something here worth seeing, worth feeling, worth honoring. Both things at the same time. Think of it like this. Imagine you are standing in a room that has one broken window. Cold air is coming in, it is uncomfortable, it needs to be fixed. That is real. You are not going to pretend that window is not broken. But, and here is the shift, that same room also has four walls keeping you warm, a roof above you, light coming from a lamp in the corner, perhaps something warm to drink, perhaps someone sitting with you. Gratitude is not pretending the window is not broken. Gratitude is choosing to also see the four walls, the roof, the light, the warmth, choosing to let those things be real too. And here is the beautiful, almost miraculous thing. The more you practice seeing those four walls, the more your mind begins to look for them naturally, without effort, without forcing it. It becomes your default way of seeing. And when that happens, when your mind learns to find the light as naturally as it once found the shadow, everything starts to feel different. Not perfect, but different. Warmer, fuller, more like enough. I want you to think about the word enough for a moment. Such a small word, but such a powerful one. Enough. What you have is enough. Who you are is enough. This moment, imperfect, ordinary, quiet, is enough. When was the last time you felt that? Really felt it? Maybe it has been a while. Maybe you have forgotten what enough feels like, Because everything around you, every advertisement, every social media post, every voice that says more, better, faster, has been teaching you the opposite of enough. But enough is real. And gratitude is the door that leads you back to it. Now let us talk about what this actually looks like in your real daily life. Because I never want to leave you with beautiful ideas that disappear the moment this episode ends. I want to give you something practical, something gentle, something truly yours. Here are 4 gratitude practices: small, doable, and genuinely powerful. Practice 1. The 3 things, but differently. You may have heard of writing 3 things you are grateful for each day. It is a beautiful practice, but there is one small change I want to suggest that makes it dramatically more powerful. Don't just write what you are grateful for, write why. Not just, I am grateful for my friend, but I am grateful for my friend because today she sent me a message just to say she was thinking of me, and for a moment I felt completely seen. Do you feel the difference? The why takes it from a list, a mental checklist, and turns it into a moment, a real, felt, living moment. And it's the feeling that changes the brain, not the words alone. So tonight, before you sleep, find 3 moments from today. Real moments. Small ones are perfectly fine. And write not just what, but why. Let yourself feel it as you write. Let it land in your chest, not just your head. Practice 2. The gratitude pause. This one requires no writing at all, just a few seconds, and you can do it anywhere. Once a day, maybe with your morning drink or during a quiet moment in the afternoon or right before a meal, stop. Just for 30 seconds, look around you and ask, what is one thing in this moment that I would miss if it were gone? The warmth of your drink, the sound of the city outside, the light in the room, the fact that you are breathing, that your heart is beating, that you woke up today. Just one thing. Feel it for 30 seconds. Really let it in. This practice is so small it almost feels too simple. But simplicity is not weakness. Sometimes the most powerful things are the ones that ask the least of us and give the most back. Practice 3. Say it out loud. Gratitude that stays only in your head is beautiful, but gratitude that is spoken, that is said out loud to another person, becomes something even more extraordinary. Think of someone in your life right now, someone who has done something for you, big or small, maybe recently, maybe years ago, maybe someone you've never properly thanked. And today, or this week, I want you to tell them, not a quick text, a real, specific, heartfelt message. You might say, I've been thinking about you, and I just wanted to tell you that the time you did this for me, it meant more than you know, and I'm so grateful you're in my life. Watch what happens when you send that message, not just to them, but to you. Because speaking gratitude out loud does something to the person saying it just as much as the person hearing it. It reminds you of the richness already present in your life, the people who love you, the moments that mattered, the ways you have already been held and supported and seen. That reminder is nourishment for the soul. Practice 4. Find the gift in the hard thing. This is the most challenging practice, and I want to offer it gently, with great care, because I know that some of you are carrying things that are genuinely painful, and I would never ask you to minimize that pain or rush past it. But when you feel ready, not forced, not rushed, but ready, I want to invite you to ask one quiet question about something difficult in your life. Is there anything this experience has given me, even something very small, that I wouldn't have otherwise? Maybe a hard period taught you resilience, the strength to recover. Maybe a loss showed you who truly loved you. Maybe a failure redirected you somewhere better. Maybe a painful season made you more compassionate. That word means deeply understanding and caring about the suffering of others. This is not about being glad something hard happened. It's about refusing to let the hard thing take everything. It's about finding, somewhere in the difficulty, a small seed of meaning and watering it. Because meaning, the sense that your experiences matter, that they are shaping you into someone stronger and deeper and more beautiful, meaning is one of the most powerful sources of genuine, lasting happiness that exists. I want to paint you a picture, not of a perfect life, but of a shifted one. Imagine waking up tomorrow morning, and instead of that gray heaviness being the first thing you feel, instead of the weight settling in before your eyes are even open, you have one small thought. Just one. I get to try again today. Not I have to, not the long list of obligations and expectations, just I get to. The quiet, profound miracle of another morning, another chance, another day to feel something, to connect with someone, to create something, to simply be here. That shift from I have to I get to is what gratitude does over time. It is not dramatic, it does not happen overnight, but slowly, gently, like the sun rising a little earlier each morning as winter turns to spring, your default way of seeing the world begins to change. You start to notice things you walked past before, the way someone smiles at you on the street, the taste of something you eat every day but rarely actually taste, the sound of rain, the feeling of clean sheets, the fact that somewhere, right now, someone in your life is carrying a small piece of love for you in their heart. These things were always there, you just could not see them yet. And your relationship with difficulty changes too. Not because hard things stop happening, they will always happen. Life is beautifully, inevitably messy and painful and unpredictable. But when gratitude becomes a practice, you develop something remarkable, a kind of quiet inner steadiness, an anchor. You can feel the storm and know, somewhere deep down, unshakably, that the storm is not all there is, that underneath it, and beside it, and waiting on the other side of it, there is still goodness, still warmth, still reasons to stay and breathe and keep going. That anchor, that deep, practiced, real sense of I have enough, I am enough, there is enough. That is what gratitude builds inside you, one small, daily, honest practice at a time. And it is available to you, right now, today, exactly as you are. We are near the end of our time together today, and as always, I want to leave you with something real, something that stays. I want to ask you to do something after this episode ends, something very small. Look up from wherever you are right now. Look at your surroundings, your room, your street, the sky outside your window, the people near you, or the peaceful quiet around you, and find one thing, just one single thing, that is good, that is warm, that is yours. Maybe it is the light. Maybe it is the fact that you chose to spend this time learning and growing. Maybe it is something so ordinary it almost doesn't seem worth noticing. Notice it anyway. Because here's what I know about ordinary things. They are not ordinary at all. They are the whole of life. The morning drink, the familiar voice, the soft blanket, the window with its changing light, the breath that comes in and goes out, in and out, quietly keeping you here. Life is not made of the big moments. Life is made of the small ones, and gratitude is simply the art of letting the small ones be enough. And they are enough. You are enough. This moment, right now, exactly as it is enough. So today, and tomorrow, and the day after, I want you to practice seeing. Not perfectly, not every moment, just a little more than yesterday. Just one extra breath of real appreciation for the life that is already, quietly, beautifully yours. And watch what happens. Slowly, gently. Watch what happens. Before we say goodbye, here are the special words we explored together today. Radical, extreme, and complete, going to the very root of something. Resilient, able to recover and bounce back after something difficult. Nuanced, subtle, and complex, with many different layers of meaning. Miraculous, so wonderful it seems almost impossible to believe. Nourishment, something that feeds your spirit and gives you strength. Compassionate, deeply caring about the suffering of others, full of empathy. Profound, very deep and meaningful, touching something true at the core. Anchor, something that keeps you steady and safe when everything around you moves. Write them, say them out loud, make them yours. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for choosing, once again, to give this time to yourself, to learn, to feel, to grow. That is not a small thing. That is a beautiful, brave, deeply worthwhile thing. Until next time, find one reason today to feel grateful, just one, and let it be real. Let it be felt. Let it matter. Because it does matter. You matter. And the life you are living, messy and imperfect and full of ordinary miracles, that life is worth every moment of gratitude you give it. This is Emmy, and this has been Being Grateful Can Increase Your Happiness,